What's going on, YouTube? This is Andy the Parrot Picker coming at you with another edition of Making Money Monday. It's my eBay sales update video for February. I had to think there for a second. 6th through the 13th. These are the items I sold over the past week. Mostly all bread and butter items. I didn't really sell any of the oddball stuff this week. A lot of clothes, no real home runs. But yeah, I'll show you all the items I ended up selling. Just some of the items that I like to pick up, and then what I sell them for. I finally got around to I did get all the items from the Goodwill 123 sale, all listed, and a lot of those started moving. You guys see here's a picture of my dog. You guys hear me talk about my dog all the time. It's Lucy. Yeah, she's a rescue dog. Anyway, yesterday it was really nice. I was grilling some steaks out, and sun was shining a little bit, so we were hanging out back, and she laid down. I was like, you know what? I'm going to take a picture for everybody so y'all can see my dog and what have you. But anyway, you guys didn't come here to see my dog. You guys came here to see what all I sold. So, yeah, let's jump into it. I believe I sold 25 items for just around $650. I think I have 3 items that I still haven't got payment for. I ran 4 auctions, and out of the 4, I think I've only gotten paid for 2. And I think I have a best offer or 2 that is still sitting out that I haven't got paid for. And I'm waiting for eBay to step in and send them something. So anyway, yeah, let's jump into it. And we'll show you everything that we ended up selling this week. All right. Like I said, sold a lot of bread and butter items. And, you know, these are just items that I typically pick up. I believe I grabbed this on that 123 sale. So I got this for $1.23, just a double extra large. I love picking up the double extra large Ralph Lauren. You know, Ralph Lauren is so, you know, as they say, oversaturated, but you're going to see as we kind of go through this, that was a majority of my sales. I sold a ton of Ralph Lauren stuff. I think if you price it right, you take good photos and what have you, you're not going to have a difficult time moving those products and those items. You know, I threw free shipping on there. I've kind of went back to doing a lot of free shipping. I do have some items that are out there that I do still charge for shipping, and I'm still always playing with stuff. So anyway, yeah, that was first one. Let's see. So there's another Ralph Lauren. This is a Blake, just extra large. This is a short sleeve shirt. And that's what the tag looks like. It's just a Blake. You know, nothing fancy. Just like I said, these are just bread and butter items. So probably be able to whip through this pretty quick. And what we got next? My computer will probably act up today. Carhartt, you know, I always grab Carhartt stuff. If I can get it for under $2, I'll pick it up. Carhartt button front shirts always sell well. Typically, you can get about $20, $24 out of it if you can get double X, triple X or bigger or talls. Those do tend to go for a little bit more, but still, you know, $20 shirt, and this goes in a first class envelope, so it costs about $360, $380 to ship, something like that. So with the new postal increase, but yeah, just basic, just Carhartt short sleeve shirt. Sold a lot of short sleeve shirts, to be honest. So I've been kind of on the lookout for those, picking them up. Guess everybody's got you know, summer fever. This here I grabbed the other day. Now when I do pick up Ralph Lauren stuff and I'm paying regular price for stuff, this is the type of item I like to grab. It's an oddball, you know, something oddball. I believe I paid full price for this. It was probably like $3.99, but this is a corduroy shirt, you know, so basically still the same type of, you know, just a long sleeve button front shirt, but it's corduroy. So, and being that it was corduroy, I knew it was going to be over a pound just because it's just a heavier weight material. I actually charged them for shipping, so I got $30 out of that, and the buyer paid shipping. Something else this week, excuse me, that I did is I didn't run any sales. Usually I'll run a sale at least for a couple days every week, and typically on the weekend, at least on the low end at 10% off, 10, 15. But, you know, normally I'll do a 20, somewhere between a 20 and a 30% off sale, just to stimulate, you know, some, you know, movement of some items. But, yeah, this week I said, you know what, to heck with it. I'm just going to leave it go. Let's see what happens. And you know what? I basically sold the same amount of items. So, you know, I don't know if the sales help or not. You know, it's just one of those things that, like I said, I was going to try. I may do it again this next week and just see if there's really any different. If you guys have been following me and watching my stuff, typically I sell right around in the 22 to 25, 27 item range every week. And this week here was no different. Actually, I probably had more sales this week than I typically do because, like I said, I think I've got about 3 or 4 of them out there yet that I still haven't got paid for, so that would put me at about 29. But also, I did get beat up pretty bad this week in returns. Man, I don't know what happened last week, but in my return rate, I believe it was only like 1.18%, which is a really, really good return rate. But this week, I just got beat up. I think I got like 3 regular returns, and I got 2 item not as described, and they were basically people looking to get a free shipping. But you know what? It's just part of the game. You got to take the return. On the one, I just told the guy to keep it because it was going to cost me about $10 or $11 to have shipped back. So I said, you know what? Just keep it. It just wasn't worth my time. I couldn't resell it anyway, and I might as well save the additional $10. So I didn't have a lot into it, but it was a pretty big hit. It was about a $75 hit. So that kind of hurt a little bit. But as far as all the shirts and stuff like that, I had a lot of the ones that did come back, they just simply either didn't fit or what have you, and they were happy to just send them back. So, but I did get one that was they said item not as described, but and it was they loved everything about it, but when they selected the return because they wanted the free shipping back instead of having to pay for the shipping, they selected that. So I really got beat up this week. So I'm hoping with all that I don't lose my top-rated seller. Actually, I'm top-rated seller plus, if you can see that off to the side. So, that'll hurt a lot. I've only lost that once, and I've been selling on eBay about 13 years. So, I'm back in the heyday. But anyway, yeah, we'll jump back into it. And enough about all that negative stuff. We'll get back into the good stuff here, and let's just show you what else we sold. This here, I believe I got that 1, 2, 3 haul, but I think I paid around $4 for this. I don't think this was $1.23. I got to double check my records. This was brand new with tags. You can see this is a $90 shirt, regular Ralph Lauren polo. Yeah, so I picked this up super cheap. Sold it for $40. Let's see here. This here was during that 1, 2, 3 sale. Like I said, I had 75 items there. I did end up getting them all listed except for maybe like 1 or 2, and it was either they had an issue or something like that, or I don't know. Like I said, there might be 1 or 2 that I haven't gotten up. But this one here came in that sale, so I paid $1.23 for this. Got $20 out of it. Double extra large, a little marlin on the bottom, just kind of like a rib t-shirt. So a little different. Like I said, I love selling the different stuff and anything that's 2XL or bigger. Another Ralph Lauren. I typically only pick up the polos, the plain polos, if I can get them for under $2. They do sell well, usually typically in the $17.99 to $19.99 range, and free shipping. So this here was another, I believe, one of those shirts. Yeah, double extra large. Okay, this here I got in that 1, 2, 3 sale. I told you always grab the Harley pinup stuff. It sells great and usually sells quick. Just another one of those examples. It sold right away. I got $20 out of that plus free shipping. Yeah, I always keep an eye out for the Harley pinup stuff. Man, I was at my Goodwill the other day, and my Goodwills went nuts. All their Harley t-shirts now are $14.99. I found some awesome t-shirts in there. Somebody donated some great stuff, but not at $14.99. And even when they go down to half off, when they do the 1, 2, 3 sale again, the orange stuff will be half off. I can't even buy them for they'll be $7.50 a shirt. I really can't see spending $7.50 selling something for $20 and paying shipping on it. I'm only making a couple dollars. Some people are okay with that return. That's just way too much out of my pocket for such a small return on investment. This here's brand I kind of told you guys about. If you've been following me the other day. This is Ralph Lauren X. This is kind of like their performance line. This stuff sells great, and it usually sells pretty quick. I had 2 of these items, and I believe they both sold this week. This one here, I think I had up for 2 weeks, but just basic polo shirt, but it's like it's the, like the dry fit material. And this is a size small. And normally I can't sell a small to save my hind end. So, yeah, and this is what the tag looks like. It'll say RLX, and usually the shirts or whatever the outfits are always say RLX on them somewhere. Kind of like with the regular Ralph Lauren, where they've got like the little pony on the chest here, it's obviously it's Under Armour, but you get the idea. So yeah, what I get? $24.99 out of that. Free shipping. Okay, you can tell St. Patrick's Day is coming. Sold this awesome Harley shirt. This is the second one I've sold with this logo on it. I believe the first one I sold I got $24.99 out of, but the back had a really cool logo. This one here, it's just looks like a wooden covered bridge. Actually, I know where that bridge is. It's just a couple towns away from me. But anyway, yeah, so it's a nice shirt there. Got $20 out of that. I think that's what, I guess that's a size large. Okay, this here was in that haul video, the 123 haul video. I love this shirt. This is probably one of my favorite shirts that I grabbed. I got this for $1.23. This is a Ralph Lauren Blake. Size extra large, but it's silk and linen. You can see how shiny this shirt is. I mean, just check that out, guys. It's super shiny. Honestly, I wish this was in a double X because I would have kept it. Yeah, this is just a really, really nice shirt. Just long sleeve button front, that part there, but it's silk and linen. And I got $34.99 out of that. Free shipping. The different stuff, some of the different stuff I price a little bit higher, but it's because it's different. So there's a lot less of them out there. Here's another, just one of my bread and butter items. I'm always picking up Footjoy. I picked this up during that 123 sale. You see, I sold a lot of stuff from the 123 sale. I probably already got my money back. I think I spent $156 that day on those 75 items. And yeah, I mean, it was just a lot of the stuff I picked up. Like I said, it was bread and butter, but there was some gold in there as well. Just like I said, basic Footjoy shirt, and this is size medium. And like I said, I got $20 out of that. Free shipping. Footjoy stuff, man, you guys find that, pick it up. It sells right away. This here is another of those Ralph Lauren X. It's just quarter zip pullover, performance pullover. I did list in the description after I got looking at it and kind of going over it, make sure everything worked. You can see up here at the top where I actually wrote flaw. The zipper on the kind of side pocket zipper here, it just didn't go up and down. So I just kind of put that in the photos there that the zipper doesn't close. But I guess that was okay. The buyer paid $29.99 for it. You can see it has the Ralph Lauren X on the back of the neck there and on the inside. A lot of the polo shirts I'll have like RLX across here. I know I've seen that. I don't run across those items very often, and typically whenever I do, they sell within a week. Yeah, so that's a great item to keep an eye out for. And like I said, even with a flaw, I still got $30 out of that. Probably would have got a little bit more if that zipper would have worked. I probably would have listed it for $34 to $39. This is one of them Robert Graham's. This is the R&G by Robert Graham, so this is a little lower line. I got $30 out of that, free shipping. I believe I sold my other one I had last week. I think it was like a green and purple striped one. Yeah, just, nothing fancy shirt. Both the R&G ones I had, they've kind of sat for a little while, so, maybe I've had them priced a little too high. But, they do move, so it's just one of those things of, how long you want to sit on an item. Don't pay a whole lot for them. When you see them, you're like, oh, I got a Robert Graham, because it's not the high level Robert Graham, but it is still a Robert Graham. I believe this one here. Okay, this one here is a Jan Barn. These things do fairly decent. Sometimes they move slow. This is what the tag looks like. And this was slim fit, so that definitely helped. Flip cuff. Nice blue check. Really nice shirt. Extra large. Typically, a lot of the Jan Barn shirts that I've found, they're they have little different patterns. This one here was one of the better ones, and that's why I didn't mind grabbing it. I have had this in my inventory maybe about 3 months. So, I'm happy to have that gone. I think I paid $2 or $3.99 for that. It's a Brooks Brothers shirt. This came from that 123 haul. I got $19 out of that, which is actually pretty good for Brooks Brothers. The Brooks Brothers stuff has just really started to tank a little bit. I'm having a harder time moving that, but this was a size extra large, I think. Yeah, extra large. It's just a 346 line, but it's got the little fleece there on it. But just basic polo shirt. Nothing to get excited about. But for $1.23, definitely worth a pickup. Honestly, if you can get that for $2, I wouldn't be worried about picking that up at all. You should be able to expect $17 out of that without batting an eye. Let's see what we got next here, guys. Okay, this here also came from that 123 haul. Just a basic Ralph Lauren crew neck T-shirt. Nothing fancy again, just a simple T-shirt. But what I did on this, since I paid $1.23 for it, and this was a little lower. I listened to all the T-shirt. I got probably about 4 or 5 T-shirts in that day. I paid $1.23 for. But I did add shipping to all of those. I listed them all for $9.99, which is super cheap. So I don't think the buyers had a problem paying shipping on that. I think if I would have put them at $14.99, I might have had a hard time moving them. Just my opinion. But for $9.99, buyers do expect to pay the shipping. $14.99, even with free shipping, it's a little steep for one of these T-shirts. So just what I did. Let's see. This here's North Face. I got this that day as well. Normally I would have priced this a little higher, but it's pretty faded. Let's see if I can zoom in. You guys can see, when I zoom in on it, it's pretty faded. But for $1.23, I did actually write right in the description, size large, faded black. And in the condition, I wrote faded black from wear and washing. So definitely made them aware that the item does have some fading, but for $13.99, basically I'm gonna get $10 out of this shirt. Probably made $9 on it after everything, so still not a bad return. I do like picking up the North Face stuff with the large logo. I don't find them very often. Typically, I'll grab them at like garage sales and whatnot because I can get them for a couple bucks. But thrift stores and what have you, in my area, they have these marked up. I believe there's one sitting in my local Goodwill right now for around $14. So, yeah, it's kind of hypocritical, right? It's like, I'm not going to pay $14, but there's people out there that will pay $14 for it. So, just one of those things. Man, let's keep moving here. All right, LL Bean, grabbed this that day on my 123 sale. I was talking the other day, if you guys are watching my stuff, that the LL Bean stuff has really been moving and taking off lately. I think I've only got one other LL Bean shirt in my inventory, and I just picked up a really cool vest, double extra large, sleeveless fleece vest. Just grabbed that the other day, so I'm going to get that listed. Nice item, but yeah, this went for $24.99, which is a really good price for LL Bean, I think. Free shipping, short sleeve shirt. And I think this is, just XL regular, wrinkle resistant. Sold another one like this a week or two ago. It was basically identical to this, but it was a green. Like I said, the short sleeve shirts are moving. People are getting spring fever. Let's see what we got next here, guys. All right. I got to give a shout out to somebody. This here is Kuhl. This is a women's pearl snap shirt. It's a medium. I picked this up on 123 Day as well. This is a great brand. I've known to pick this up. I've never run across it before. It's my first experience with it. I didn't know much about it. In one of my videos, one of my viewers, I believe it was Silly Dogs. I hope that's right. I gotta give you a shout out because I really, really appreciate you helped me out on this. Apparently, on the Kuhl brands. On the shirts here, on the women's, let me click on this. On the back of the shirts, the women's have a heart with a mountain, and on the guys' shirts, they have a shield with a mountain. So, yeah, definitely want to say thanks to you. Like I said, I hope it was you, silly dogs. I believe it was you were the one that pointed that out to me. I really appreciated that little bit of info. This is a really nice shirt. It was super light. When I shipped this out, it actually only weighed about 6 ounces. So it went first class, so it cost me about $2.60 to ship. So yeah, I ended up making about $20 on this shirt, and it sold right away. Like I said, nice pearl snap shirt. My mannequin is actually a male mannequin. You guys might have heard me talk about that before, but I just kind of tapered the sides in and pinched it in the back, so it kind of made it look a little more form-fitting. But definitely got to invest in a female mannequin here. I've been picking up a few female clothes. Just been finding them on accident. Honestly, just like this shirt, it was in the men's section. When I got looking at it, it looked a little small for a medium, but like I said, I typically don't pick up mediums. This here, has a little cool tag, and then this is what the inside looks like. So this is the Ionic, I guess. I guess that's a good thing to look out for. But anyway, yeah. So that was that one. Like I said, that was a first for me. Sold right away, so definitely will not be afraid to pick up Kuhl again. And like I said, that was a women's. I love picking up Bobby Jones Golf. This shirt here sold. I listed this actually yesterday, which would have been Sunday. Sold in just a few hours of listing it. The Bobby Jones Golf usually, I believe, always has the Bobby Jones Golfer here on the inside placket. Some of them only have just singles, so it'd be like just that top part, and some of them are doubles. And this is just a brown. Typically, the cotton type here don't sell as quick. I'm sure maybe it was just a timing thing or whatever. But, so a real nice item. The polyester ones tend to go really, really fast, especially if you can find them in double extra large. The extra large goes well. And this is the Bobby Jones collection. There's another tag for this Bobby Jones as well. The Bobby Jones collection, I believe, is the little better line. Another great item to keep an eye out for. I got $20 out of that, and the buyer paid shipping. Like I said, this one here came from that 1-2-3 sale as well. So you guys see, I've sold a ton of stuff out of that 1-2-3 sale. Just kind of goes to show. Make sure you guys get that stuff listed when you guys are out buying stuff and thrifting. It's always fun to thrift and pick up stuff, but you know what? You're not going to sell it if it's sitting in a pile. Or sitting in your Goodwill bags or whatever. You got to get that stuff up. You got to get it listed. So, it's taken me 2 weeks to get through, all my items, but, I do work a full-time job as well. So, I had to really push it, but, it's definitely paid off. So, that being said, let's see. All right. I had this in a Bolo video. I sold this last week. And I had to cancel the order because I had an issue with the buyer's address. So I listed this yesterday, sold in just a couple. Sold right away again in a couple hours. So I was trying to tell you guys this item right here, the Bop It Extreme. You can usually grab these for $1 or $2, and they sell right away. As soon as I pretty much listed it both times, it sold. And when I get $23.99 out of that, I believe this cost me $6 to ship. So it's not a huge return. I could have maybe got $29 out of this free shipping, got a little more, but I just wanted to move it. And like I said, I think I paid $1.50 for this. And this is from 1998, I believe. And then I always take a picture of the battery compartment. So yeah, I believe this was the only non-clothing item I sold this week. It's just one of those weeks. Like I said, it was all bread and butter, guys. So, if you guys are clothing sellers and stuff like that, or wanting to get into clothing, hopefully this video has helped you out a lot. I'm really trying to focus on getting some more regular items up like this, and a few less clothing items now that I got through my big pile until the next 1-2-3 sale comes around. Anyway, it looks like I got another couple items yet to go, and then we can wrap this up. All right, this here, I had in that haul video as well for the 1-2-3 haul. This one here, I listed with flaws. I don't, like I said, typically, I'm normally, somebody that's just going to throw this aside and redonate it. But this Harley Davidson, this denim work shirt. This was a ladies' shirt. I didn't realize it was a ladies' shirt until I looked at the tag. It says ladies. It's extra large, nice heavy denim shirt. But it had oil spots. You can see it's got oil spots along the bottom. On the one side, so there's, some staining. There's a little bit on one of the sleeves. There's staining over here, and what have you. So I put this up for auction. Like I said, I don't do a lot of auctions, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to start moving some merchandise using my auctions instead of just throwing this stuff away. So I, like I said, I paid $1.23 for this. So I put it up for $1.99, and I knew it was going to be heavy. So I did make it to where the buyer will pay shipping. This thing ended up going for $17.50. So I thought that was a really good, nice little return there for something that I typically would have just thrown in my redonate bin or just went in the garbage. So I think I got a couple more items I did that with as well. Like I said, I picked up a bunch of stuff for $1.23. I didn't really go over it, the greatest. This here's a first for me as well. This was $7 for All Mankind. I didn't even know they made shirts. Typically, I know that they make jeans. The jeans sell well. But this was just kind of a beige shirt. Yeah, you like my background there? I hate doing beige and white and all that stuff. It's hard to get a good photographs of those. But so this is just typically how I just kind of did it instead of doing the full length shot. This sold in less than 24 hours. I got $24.99 out of that, plus buyer paid shipping. Had a funky pocket on it. Like this pocket here was normal, but then the other pocket, it looks like the pocket got torn off. But if you look at the stitching, it was actually made that way. So kind of different. Like I said, kind of hard to take really good photos of something that color, and then it had the 7 for All Mankind tag, extra large, and then there was one on the inside there along the bottom of the shirt. But just basic shirt. So like I said, that's my experience there with 7 for All Mankind. Never seen it before, but for $1, I'll definitely take a chance on items that I typically don't pick up. Okay, this looks like last but not least. This here I grabbed for, I think I broke even on this one. Yeah, because I had a bunch of the Nike Dry Fits. I think most of those I did pay half price for. So half price coming in around about $3.50. I think they were $7.99. So $354. I put this up for $1.99 plus buyer paid shipping. And it got bid up to about $4.26. So probably broke even on this. By the time I paid fees and what have you, yeah, I lost money. So yeah, probably should have thrown that in. But the bin, this was a medium. It did have a couple flaws, and I denoted those. There's a little snag there. I don't know if you can see that. Let me zoom in on it for you guys. There was just a little snag there, and then there was one in the shoulder as well. So it's like, you know what? Let's just see what happens. Maybe I'll get $5, $6, maybe even $10 out of it. Who knows? All the dry fit stuff usually does good. It's hard to find those without the little pulls or snags or what have you. But like I said, I was completely upfront with it. Put it right in the description. Flaw. You can see it right there. Anyway, guys, yeah. So that's all my items for this week. Sorry I didn't have anything, overly exciting. But it's just like I said, one of those weeks was just a lot of bread and butter items. Just the stuff that I typically I grab. I sold a ton of stuff from my 1-2-3 sale. If you guys haven't watched that video, check it out. Actually, I think that video has the most views out of all the videos I've put out. I think last I looked, it was around about 750 views. So for me, that's pretty good that that many people have actually checked out that video. But yeah, so I thought that was pretty awesome. So anyway, if you guys haven't seen that, I actually put a little thing to it right below here to where you can click on it if you haven't seen it, and you guys can check that out. It's pretty lengthy. It's about 45 minutes. So, it's got a few minutes of me rambling and what have you, because it was a little ride along. I had I had a lot of drive time, a lot of window time. So I just talked for just a couple minutes, but mostly it's just all the items that I sold. And I just kind of broke them up into different categories so I could batch process them and what have you, just kind of how I do it. I'm also putting together another video. I've been getting a lot of requests for how I package my shirts. I do have an old one out. But but it's kind of gotten misplaced and what have you. So I got a little more updated one. I'm going to put together for you guys. Especially since, like I said, I do sell a lot of clothes. I do get a lot of questions on how I do things. Everybody does things different. So I'll put that together for you guys and have that out here shortly as well. Anyway, yeah. So thanks for hanging in there, guys, and checking out all my stuff. You guys, especially all my loyal people that are watching me pretty religiously. I appreciate it. Appreciate all the comments, kind words. You guys have no idea how much that means. It keeps me motivated. Leave me a comment below on, what keeps you guys motivated. What do you guys like to see? Is there anything, specific you guys would like to see? Have questions on or what have you. Yeah. If you guys haven't done so already, this is your first time watching me, hit the subscribe button. I'll give you updates and stuff like that whenever I release new stuff. Yeah, I think that's going to do it, guys. Yep. All right. We're going to cut this out of here. All right. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. That's going to do it. That's my time. And as always, fins up, everybody. Bye.